You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Throughout human history, we have sought and strived to find the safest stock to invest in and protect our wealth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a historic moment. Our favorite heroes, alpha status stocks. This idiot right here and his little loser fake wannabe dude bro friend, I don't know, he's probably down at the truck stop. They found the safest stock. Is it Johnson & Johnson? Is it Walmart? Is it a stalwart? A blue chip? No. The safest stock in the entire stock market to preserve your wealth and to be safe. You know, if stocks sell off, just go buy AMC. It's AMC, according to alpha status stocks. Obviously. These guys are just geniuses. I can totally see why they have a massive fan base. YouTube just makes so much sense. Obviously, the smartest investors, the geniuses, are the ones that get the most subscribers. So let's watch this video. Let's watch this video and let's hear why AMC is the safest stock right now. 9 facts you can't ignore. Plus AMC gift card. Ooh.
Is AMC really the safest play in the stock market right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to answer that for you in today's video, and I'm also going to give you a look at my own personal portfolio because I don't believe there's enough transparency on YouTube right now. And Andrew and I pride ourselves on being the most transparent stock channel on YouTube. So
are you admitting that you basically are a paid shill for penny stocks? Are you admitting that? What is your name? Andrew? I don't even know. I don't care. You guys are paid shills. All you do is get paid by penny stock companies to pump their stock for whatever nefarious reasons they need to. Transparent my butt. You watch your videos and you know what your disclosure is that you're a paid shill? It's a tiny little banner on the top left that basically says this is a paid advertisement. Wow. You guys are really doing the world good. You're so transparent. How much did you make from those penny stock companies, huh? Can you tell us how much they're paying you? Andrew? Whatever your stupid name is? Yeah, you're transparent. You're such a hero.
So you're going to get all of that in today's episode, and in early appreciation of you smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm, I'm going to show you a cute little clip of a pit bull with some massive identity issues named Kitty the Pitty.
Oh, good girl, good girl.
But before I tell you the
wow, trying to rip off Graham Stephan there, you little frickin' loser.
9 specific reasons that I think AMC is the safest play in the market right now.
It is.
I want to announce that I'm going to be giving away some AMC gift cards to the best comments in the comment section down below. I want you to go comment down below.
Is the contest still on?
Why you think AMC is the safest play in the market, and I'm going to be giving away some gift cards to some lucky fans.
You know, I probably could have won this contest. I would have said the dumbest freaking thing you could possibly think of. Oh my god, yeah, you win, Chris. Woo! This guy's... Woo! I want to see the comment that won this.
So, I'm going to see you down in the comment section, and I'll be announcing the winners in the next video. So, number 1, inflation. I'm not going to beat this horse to death, but you all already know inflation is rampant, and I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. I believe the federal government is just going to continue to print more and more and more and more money, and there's going to be no end in sight. Now, they're going to report some of that overprinting to us, right? But I absolutely believe that there is massive amounts of money that they are printing in cash that they're not telling us about and that they will not tell us about. Inflation is going to be darn near...
We are not financial advisors. These videos are made for entertainment purposes only. Oh, but buy this stock.
Impossible for us to track in this day and age of manipulation and honestly just deceit. So I don't think inflation is going to go away, and I think it's only going to continue to get worse and worse. And on the note of inflation, some things you can do to hedge against inflation is to buy gold, buy crypto, buy silver, buy undervalued stocks that maybe some of your favorite YouTubers have been telling you about.
All right, gold, silver, crypto, they're not the greatest hedges against inflation. You know what the greatest hedge against inflation is? Stock ownership. Because as inflation picks up, you know, goods go up in price, labor gets more expensive, companies charge higher costs, higher prices for their products. So if there's inflation, stocks tend to go up over the long run, okay? Because companies price in the inflation. Compare that to a freaking shiny rock or a piece of silver. They're not as correlated as you think. Go look at the historical correlations. Sometimes gold goes up with inflation. Sometimes it doesn't. Cryptocurrency, I'm not even going to begin to talk about that. Jesus Christ. So here's all he said. Inflation, money printing. You think he knows anything about macroeconomics? Please. This guy's a freaking moron. And he's saying to buy undervalued stocks like AMC. How is AMC undervalued? It's an unprofitable, money-bleeding piece of crap, okay? A dying theater company is not going to protect you from inflation. Do they even have earnings? They're probably losing money like freaking crazy. How is that going to protect you from an inflationary environment? Jesus Christ.
All of these things can help you hedge against inflation, but I'm not going to beat that horse to death. That's just one of the reasons I think AMC is the safest play in the market right now, because AMC is not going to largely be affected by inflation because AMC is not trading off of fundamentals, right?
Well, yeah, because it'll probably go out of business.
So number two, we have everything going on with Afghanistan right now. Now, this is another double-edged sword here, right?
Has this guy even been in the military? I've been to Afghanistan, hero. Have you?
I could talk for 2 hours about how I think this is going to play into the entire world economics at this point. But
he just understands the global macroeconomic
so that's the second
environment.
reason right there is everything that's going on with Afghanistan. And I just got done watching a couple of Lou's videos actually where he touched a little bit about this. So I highly suggest you go check out Lou's videos. I know he can be a little off the wall sometimes, but this man has been proven to be right time and time again. And he's building a loyal band of followers.
I gotta check that moron out. Lou on money, I'm sure he's a genius. Buy AMC, buy Tesla.
Will right now because of all of his wildly accurate predictions right now. Go check out his own personal take on Afghanistan and how he thinks that that's going to affect the entire world over right now. The third reason I
can see the connection. AMC, dying theater company that's traded by a bunch of moronic losers that call themselves apes when they're a bunch of broke idiots. And Afghanistan, a country in Central Asia that is controlled by the Taliban. I can see the connection. It's a direct link, guys. Obviously.
I think AMC is the safest play on the market right now. Has to do with Rona. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I have to be careful how I tread here because I will get flagged by the YouTube algorithm for whatever reason.
You need to get flagged because you're a scumbag.
The media and YouTube and all these powers that be are censoring specific things right now, and they are specifically and purposely showing huge media news outlets on top of all of these AMC stock YouTubers and whatnot. And there are certain words that you simply cannot say on YouTube right now, and this is one of them.
All right, we get it.
I don't want to go too deep into this
Let's go.
wormhole here, but Rona is my third reason that I think AMC is the safest play in the market right now. Even if all of AMC theaters have to shut down, that will be bad, and the stock price probably will pull back a little bit. But again, AMC is not trading off of fundamentals, so I don't think it's going to affect us in this case. But let's move on. We also have number 4, blatant.
All right, what was the argument there? Oh, all the theaters may shut down, but it's not trading on fundamentals. It's not trading on fundamentals until it does. Because guess what? Would you place your entire future in the hands of a bunch of stupid teenagers on Robinhood buying a stock because of idiots like this? Would you trust your savings in a stock that this guy is pumping? Get out of here. Oh, the stock might go down a little bit. It might go to zero if it goes out of business. You dumb idiot. That's Jeremy, but whatever. I like doing that.
Market manipulation. And if you want to talk about a 3-hour episode, don't get me fired up on blatant market manipulation right now because I can go over like 20 different things that are happening every single day in the market. And if you are...
You know, if you hate Wall Street and if you hate Wall Street and market manipulation, you can just buy an index fund. What? No, AMC.
Smash that subscribe button, right?
No.
You already know all of the different types of market manipulation that are taking place. This isn't new news, guys. We know that it's happening right now.
Yeah, I've been investing for 10 years in tax advantage accounts and total world index funds. There's been so much manipulation. Oh my God. I haven't been able to save any money buying total world index funds and tax advantage accounts. The system's rigged.
To mention all of the new laws and rules that are taking place right now and going into effect as we speak because of all of the blatant market manipulation. Before I get into the final 5 reasons why I think AMC is the safest play in the market right now, I have to tell you that this episode is sponsored by Block.
Oh God, sponsorship. Okay, so what was the 4th argument? You just said market manipulation. if the market's manipulated and you have a stock like AMC that's heavily shorted, wouldn't that be an argument to not invest in the stock? If hedge funds can manipulate the market and hedge funds are focused on this stock, why would I put my money in this stock and have it be the safest stock in my portfolio? He just says a bunch of freaking buzzwords, and apparently that's an argument. Manipulation! Afghanistan! This, that, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Let's watch this BlockFi ad. Freaking shill.
And I'm happy that today's video is sponsored by BlockFi because BlockFi is honestly an incredible platform right now. It's a cryptocurrency trading platform where you can trade cryptos like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like card money moves, right?
These guys are such sellouts. They sell you out for disgusting payments from these companies, okay? BlockFi, they probably got paid in dollars for that advertisement. The crypto company, but they got paid in dollars. Wow. These guys are sellouts. They take money from penny stock companies to pump up the stock price, probably to issue more shares or to dump the shares at your expense. They probably get in these stocks early and pump them up so they make money and you lose money. And they just, whatever they have to do to make money and grift off you, it doesn't matter if it screws you over. They're going to freaking do it, okay? Isn't it not obvious? He's telling you the safest stock in the market is AMC. Think about that. Think about that for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Just think about it. All right, let's see reason number 5.
Banks are making huge money.
You can always trust what the banks do. Like all those insurance companies and banks that, originated subprime mortgages in 2007 and before that almost collapsed the global economy. But they're banks. They're big institutions. Whatever they do, they're always right. Or all the, companies and investment companies and people and geniuses that invested during the dot-com bubble, and then there's a massive crash because they bought a bunch of companies that didn't have any revenue. But they're big corporations. They're big banks. Whatever they do, you could just follow them blindly. Huh? Yeah.
Right now, right in broad daylight, right in front of us. The news is there. You just have to read it. They're making these moves in cash. They're moving massive amounts of cash around in the stock market. They're pulling out of some huge positions that they've held for far too long. They're also moving a lot of money overseas into the Cayman Islands and stuff, which tells me they're trying to hide money. Why are all of these huge hedge funds and huge banks pulling money out of everywhere that they haven't touched in many, many years at this point? And why are they hiding it in the Cayman Islands? Now, I don't want to jump off the diving board into too deep a water right here and get into some wild conspiracy theories, but you would be silly to ignore the actions that these big banks are doing. They are absolutely preparing for something, right? What do you think they're preparing for? Let me know below. Number 7.
I could see the connection to AMC there. So a bunch of hedge funds are moving their money out of the country, so I should put my money in AMC. I don't understand. It's a dying theater business that was hammered by a virus. I don't understand how hedge funds taking their money out of the country should induce me to buy AMC. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Oh, I just say buzzwords and I get thousands of subscribers because people are stupid.
I'm sorry, number 6. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Number 6 is all of these rigged elections and bought and paid for media manipulation.
Oh, yet another reason. So if the media is against AMC, hypothetically, wouldn't that, entice me to not buy it? If all the propaganda is against this stock, why would I buy this stock? Because the stock's probably going to freaking crash. Especially if I wanted to preserve my wealth and buy a safe stock. And he even admitted it doesn't trade on fundamentals. So if it's not trading on fundamentals and all the propaganda and the banks and everybody's against AMC, wouldn't that be a sell signal?
And I touched on this briefly at the beginning of the video. Why is MSNBC and Fox and all of that trending over everybody else on YouTube talking about AMC when we already know they get way more dislikes than any other stock YouTuber out there? They don't get nearly as many views as all the stock YouTubers out there. And both of these things are
well, because hopefully YouTube realizes that you're a complete freaking moron that just says a bunch of buzzwords. AMC, manipulation, Afghanistan, inflation, AMC. Hopefully they freaking delete your channel one day, okay? Because you're just so stupid. It hurts. It hurts. But I thank you for providing me material to dump on morons. But it still freaking hurts, okay? I'm gonna go cry after I do this review.
Supposed to be how the algorithm works. the more likes you get, the more comments you get, the more views you get, the more shares you get. That's supposed to help you in the YouTube algorithm and show you to a bigger and bigger audience and put you number one on those search results, right? So
your channel's gonna die. Guarantee it 100%. You're playing the short game. You're grifting. You're playing stupid games. You play stupid games. Win stupid prizes there, buddy-o. Pumping penny stocks for your own personal gain. Paid shill. Pumping a dying theater company. No, buddy. That's not how you get higher and higher on the YouTube algorithm. You will lose. You will lose the war. You may be winning the little battle right now, grifting off dumb teenagers, but you're going to lose the war. Yeah. The Boglehead Army is coming for you, boy.
We should be seeing Trey Trades and Matt Kors and Alpha Status Stocks and all these other YouTubers trending at the top of all these AMC playlists because nobody's getting more likes than us. Nobody's getting more shares and comments than us. Certainly not Fox, certainly not CNBC and all these other major news outlets. And I don't think I need to sell you on that one, guys. I believe if you're watching this channel right now, you probably believe that as well. Number 7 is the age of misinformation. Right now, it is abundantly clear that there is a lot of bad information going around, and not just on YouTube, but on Facebook, but on Twitter. Literally.
Did somebody read the 10K? Is that the bad information about AMC? You know, the massive losses and the share dilution? Did somebody read the financial statements?
Literally everywhere. And there is so much bad information and good information going around. It is very hard for the
You know, that's actually true, by the way. You are the embodiment of bad information. Buzzwords, dumb as hell. But did you even go to college? Do you know anything about finance, business, accounting, anything? Somehow I doubt that. I think all you know how to do is say buzzwords like a stupid robot. AMC, manipulation, subscribe. Hedge funds are bad, subscribe. That's all you know how to do. But your information is trash. Because you're a freaking loser. And one day, if I ever get to debate you, I'm going to crush you like a little bug that you are. You grifter. You know it. You know you're grifting. You know you're a scumbag.
Average retail investor to discern what's real, what's fake, what should they follow, what shouldn't they follow. Because in a lot of cases, it's good people reporting bad news and it's bad people reporting good news. It's just so complex right now. It's purposely confusing all of us. And throughout all of this media manipulation, what they are counting on is our 8th reason why AMC is the safest play in the market right now. And that is our natural, very short attention span that we have right now.
He's right. He's proven the media right. You clowns have no attention span. You're a bunch of bored children screwing around on your iPhone that your mommy and daddy bought you. Freaking losers.
Trading AMC. Oh, you're such a hero. You're gonna change the world.
You're gonna get bored. Or maybe you have to get a freaking job. And then you're not gonna be caring about AMC or watching these idiots on YouTube. And when all the hype dies off, AMC will return to its fundamental value, which is probably 0. Okay? The stock is trash. I don't care if it goes up in the next day or two. I don't care if it goes up 20%, 40%. I don't care. Fundamentally, this stock is freaking trash. Okay? He's basically owning himself here. Our natural short attention span. You are absolutely right, buddy. AMC is going the way of the dinosaur. That's right, motherfucker.
Because we are being bombarded with so much information. It's literally an information overload. It's like a bukkake in here. We are literally
But you know all about that, don't you, buddy?
Being bombarded with so much information from so many different sources right now that a lot of people are just giving up. You don't even want to look at it. You don't even want to try to research what's fake, what's real, what's anything. Instead,
read the 10K.
what you do is you go to TikTok and you look for twerking girls, right? And you end up mind-numbingly wasting all of your time and effort on stuff that is completely irrelevant to your life and adds absolutely no value to your life.
Speaking from the heart here, buddy-o. Are you on TikTok? Is that for like 12-year-olds? Sick.
Because we just simply have short attention spans. Everything's confusing, right? Oh my god, nobody's explaining it to me. Nobody's breaking it down for me. I can't...
Strongman is match your tax advantage accounts by total world stock market index funds, and you'll be fine, thank you.
Watch a 15-minute YouTube video where people are explaining it to me.
Or listen to this guy, you know, I mean, just put all your money in AMC, you know. Highly profitable, you know, amazing business.
TikTok's only a minute-long video of girls twerking. I'm going to watch that instead. That is absolutely what they are trying to get you guys to do, is they want you to turn your brains off.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to misdirect you from AMC. The whole world, all the bankers are invested in AMC, and all the young, innocent fighters and apes are trying to make money off AMC. It's a war! You want to really fight the war? Buy an index fund. It's that easy, okay? That deprives Wall Street of lots of money.
And they're getting you to turn your brains off by overloading you with bad information and good information. It's just information overload.
Kind of like what you're doing right now, bucko.
Turn your brain on.
But we are in the age of misinformation, where right now it's not who you follow and it's not what they're saying even. It's really just what you saw first. Because right now, 99% of people naturally believe the very first thing they read, whether it was...
This guy is so owning himself, man. Most people find your channel because you pump a bunch of BS that gets you likes from a bunch of morons that have no idea what they're talking about. And when people watch your channel, if you're the first person that a young investor sees, you lead them down the wrong freaking path. You're owning yourself, you freaking loser. God, this guy. Loser! I want to meet him in person. I bet he's so tough. He has tattoos. He's so strong and manly. Oh!
It's true or not, that's the first thing you read. And right now, everybody's looking for confirmation bias. Nobody wants to change their opinions right now. Everyone just wants to look for evidence and news and supporting articles that support what you already believe. But almost none of...
That's why there's so many AMC fanatics, because they all just... Massive circle jerk. That's all it is. Unprofitable company. Read the 10K, okay? Just read the 10K. That's it. And you'll know. You'll see that strong man is telling the truth. And this freaking paid shill is a scumbag and a liar.
You are searching out information that goes against what you currently believe. And there are far too many people right now that are unwilling to change their opinions based on new information being presented to them. That's the one thing I think all of us can do right now is have an open mindset and be open to change your own mind and your own personal opinion when you are presented with new information. I can tell you right now that Andrew and I...
We are not financial advisors.
Are not always right, and we will not always be right, and I will change my mind on topics in the future. And you know...
You will. You're going to bow down to the Boglehead Army one day, you freaking loser.
Why I will change my mind on topics in the future? Because I'm going to continue learning and I'm going to continue growing and looking for new information. And sometimes when you first...
You should watch some Strongman Personal Finance, you know? I'm just a certified public accountant. You know, I don't know anything about financial statements. You know, I've been investing for 10 years in tax advantage accounts and I've saved hundreds of thousands of dollars. But you don't have to listen to me because you're just a genius, okay? Come over. Come on. I will... If you come and kiss my feet and bow down to the Boglehead Army, I will delete all my videos insulting you. Alpha status. I know you're not going to do it, but it's an offer, okay? It's on the table. Bow down, kiss my feet, worship Jack Bogle, build an altar into your house. And at that point, I will delete all of my videos attacking you. But until then, going down, boy.
First form your opinion, you only had this much information. But as
that's the size of his you-know-what.
time goes on and you read more and more and more, your information expands. Now you have this much information. And maybe when you have more information...
Alpha status, strongman personal finance. Alpha status, strongman personal finance.
Maybe your first opinion was wrong. And I will be the first one to tell you when I am wrong, and I'll let you guys know when my opinions have changed. And one of the ways you can see that is you can look at my portfolio regularly on this channel, which I'm about to get to. Oh. But I have one more reason to tell you why I think AMC is the safest play in the stock market right now, and that's because of what hedge funds and politicians are doing with their money right now. We have many hedge funds buying massive amounts of AMC right now. We also have politicians buying massive amounts of AMC right now.
You know why they're probably doing that? Because they're probably playing a game off the backs of you freaking losers. Okay, because they can buy, they have so many more advantages over a freaking moron on his iPhone. They're making a killing off of you idiots. They're using guys like this to make money. Okay, once again, he owns himself. Anyway, I'm freaking done. Let's see his portfolio. Let's see his amazing portfolio. I'm sure it's like 100% VT, right? Oh, AMC, Hipple. What is it? What are these? Are these all penny stocks? Oh God. I wonder which one of these companies paid him to freaking advertise. Anyway, what a freaking loser. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. Don't put all your money in AMC. Oh, for the love of God, don't do that. Don't put any of your money in AMC. And you'll have a wonderful day. Choo!